Hello my friends and welcome to 900 plus base rating. Well guys, those bases are the best as you can get. Let's have fun attacking them. Let's see what we can learn from them and everything else that comes with it. Now, a brilliant base. I think I've been against this base before, maybe not. So, really strong choke point there. As you can see, loads of veterans, rank 3 commandos, loads of them. What I'm going to do at the beginning, obviously I got rid of that mortar and now we're going to go slowly but surely forward. We get all the traps out of the way. We are going to spawn as many things from APC as possible, gain everything that we can. And in the meanwhile, I'm just spawning mercenaries and riot. Not many of them. I'm trying to keep my energy close to the max, as close as possible. Quickly trigger that AA and we use the bombing run to get rid of that mortar, which we didn't. Sometimes we miss it, sometimes we don't. Now, looking at it, it's a lot of units coming out, so it's time to spawn the big friends there. Big guns are out. We're going to try to get rid of that without losing many units, which we did. A little bit of a mistake there, but we can recover from it easily and patiently, I suppose. 14 units is not too bad. I'm going to trigger that AA again because we missed the first try. We kind of lost a little bit of momentum, if you want, but we do have straight away 3 focus fire because we waited a little bit and we didn't rush into the battle. We managed to get all of those. We didn't do a great job, but we did destroy all the sandbags there. Now the next focus fire, it will be on the veterans, as you could see there. And the third one is going to be all the way in the corner. That being said, all my units are going to be kind of ready for the veterans. I don't want my units to go forward because you can see those 2 riots in the corner. They will definitely stop me from progressing. I know at this moment, because I get rid of loads of units there, including veterans, I'm going to get more specials. As you can see, I struggle a little bit, but I still know for sure I'm going to get something good. And you can see it happened. Focus fire on the mortar. Mortar is going to be annoying. By the time we get rid of those 2 riots, that mortar will do some damage. You won't even believe it. Those 2 veterans those 2 riots in the corner there, brilliant. All bases that have those, extremely hard to get rid of if you are not prepared. In our case, we were prepared, and yep, what can I say, a brilliant base. After 3 focus fires, we didn't even manage to get rid of the veterans. That says a lot how good the commandos are in that situation. Now let's finish it off. We are still a little bit away from the victory. Chemists, I suppose they are doing the job. I found a way to be against chemists. Just have to use medics. Is a slot occupied by them, but they do the trick. They keep my units alive, and since using the medic, I'm actually okay against chemists. A chemist base doesn't scare me, or I'm not going to say, wow, am I going to win against it or not? With the medics on, I level them up a little bit so they become a little bit better in fight and everywhere. More useful if you want. And we can do it. As you can see, the veterans, it's not a proper must to have commandos. I think mercenaries are good enough. Let's move to the next base, guys. Let's see this one. This one is going to be even trickier. Bounty hunters on bases like this, fully upgraded bases, I suppose it's the CC10. They are tricky because it's loads of them. They will stop you from progressing. Sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes you don't have enough time to win the battle. even though you got rid of everything you could in the base, the bounty hunters will stop you. We've been a little bit lucky this time with that bombing run. We got rid of the mortars. Since the mortars are extremely good, it's my main target when I start the battle. I have to get rid of them and then we focus on the rest. So before that, a bombing run would have gone on the main part of the base. Now it goes wherever is needed to get rid of the mortars. And as I said, you can see the amount of units that come out of those tents. Obviously they are fully upgraded, but you can see they just spawn a lot of units. The trickiest parts of those bases, guys, is just keeping your specials for later, not using them straight away. I used to make that mistake all the time. You see, when you have 10-15 mercenaries shooting at you, you have to use your specials. You have to get rid of them. Getting rid of them is going to give you more specials, and then you are ready for the veterans and all of that. Let's get rid of that mortar. Now I'm going to use my decoy. I'm going to make them shoot back, so they turn their backs. I earn half of a second there, and that's sometimes enough when you have a full squad. As you can see in the corner there, 32 units. It's still a struggle. It's still very hard. The bounty hunters are extremely good defending and they're extremely good attacking as well. But on bases like this, you can see the amount of units that are coming out. It's insane. And my units are not going to be able to shoot the mercenaries or the veteran there, the rank 3 veteran commando, until they get rid of all those bounty hunters. And the fourth skill makes it a little bit complicated. One trick against that: try to use your missiles, your fire bombs, your everything that you have before they actually come close to you, so you kind of trigger the fourth, if you can trigger the fourth skill there, and then when they come it's just one bullet, job done. So I have loads of focus fires. I'm just going to use them around. I'm just going to get rid of as many structures as possible. That gives me the chance to spawn more units in case they get rid of them. The next step is get rid of the tents. They are going to be level 20 tents. My level 18 missile doesn't do the trick, to be honest with you. You need 2 of them. We got the firebomb. We can get rid of that now. There is another tent all the way at the back. We still have time in this situation. I'm not going to rush, but if you do struggle at the end of it, just use a rally flag, push forward. Some of your units are going to mainly your veterans are going to go, because the opponent units are going to constantly shoot while you use the rally flag. But get as close as possible and use the focus fire straight on the base. That's how I do it. There are a couple of bases there, full riots or full bounty hunters I've seen, where the trick on that base is to keep you as far as possible from the outpost, and obviously just get 2 stars instead of 3. For me, that's kind of a waste of time. So if you already got rid of everything, absolutely everything in the base, every structure, you should get 3 stars. So here we are. I use my focus fire straight away there to get rid of the units. I know I can do it. 59 seconds will be plenty time. There's no more tents. It's going to be only mercenaries coming out. But lucky me, I got the focus fire so we can finish it a little bit faster. Really good base. I absolutely love it. You know why, guys? I absolutely love it. Because it's challenging. Even though I knew I could win it, it still it gives you that feeling like, oh, will I run out of time? What should I do next? What's the next step? So there is brilliant base. We're going to do another one. Why not? Since it's so much fun. There you go. Another one. Let's see how we deal with this one. Heinz was a really extremely hard base for me before, because I didn't use rocketers. to be honest with you. It used to be extremely hard to get rid of that barrier of riots. They are extremely hard to be against. Since I use Rocketeers, they intend to get rid of the tank traps and the sand bags, so the units push forward, which is exactly what I need, because that AA is not going to be any use for the base. All the veterans are in front of the riots, which is exactly what you need. So using all your specials as quick as possible. APC helps a lot. It's extra units and all of that. This base, if you missed your specials 1 second, just 1 second, if you missed it, you're going to lose it. If you did manage to get rid of the choke point in seconds, the rest of the base, it's easy peasy. It's nothing else there. Might get a couple of traps and some commandos to deal with on the way, but this is nothing hard. Again, an extremely strong base. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I lost against this base many times. And I always attack it. Again, it's for that uncertainty when you don't know if you're going to do it or not. It's not like any other base where you attack it, so if you attacked it before, you know now where the tricks are. This is no trick on it. It's just crazy strong at the beginning. I've seen other bases like this. Some of them are easier, some of them are way harder. But those units, I can assume, and I think I kind of know for sure from attacking the base, they are level 20, fully skilled and everything else. They are one of the best units in the game. So complicated. But I love the base, guys. I love the base. I have to give credit to Heinz. Every time that base is a challenge. Well, guys, 3 victories out of 3, 900 plus defense rating. Those bases are the best. I love them. But that's everything for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like if you can. Please share it with your friends. It does help and I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Turn the notification on. You'll know when I upload next. And guys, as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next video.